Stuff I Like.
It's stuff I like to see. Stuff I like. Andrew Klavan likes stuff I like.
That's great. Norman Young and Anthony Leonardi. The people who listen to the show are more talented than we are. They should be here. We should be listening. Really great stuff. I know I've mentioned this, but I don't think I put it on Stuff I Like. Red Sparrow is a novel by Jason Matthews, a spy novel that was made into a nude scene with Jennifer Lawrence with a movie wrapped around it. And when I went to see the movie, I really went to see the movie because I wanted to see the nakedness stuff. And it is an exploitative movie. I mean, it is like they just thought they could push the sex and people would go and see it. But as I was watching the movie, I thought, the plot is really good. So I read the book, and if you like spy novels, this is a top-notch spy novel. I wouldn't put it at the very top where I put John le Carré, but anything that is below that you read for entertainment. And the guy, Jason Matthews, is a former CIA agent, and it is filled with incredibly realistic spycraft and the terminology. It's so realistic, and he writes the lead character, who is kind of a Supergirl, but he still writes her as a woman, and she comes across as a very, very realistic woman. It won the Edgar Award, for which I have won a couple of times, and the ITW Thriller Award, which I've only been nominated for, but it won both of those, and it's part of a trilogy, which I'll also read. I really recommend it highly. Also, before we go into the Klavanless weekend, before I desert you in this Klavanless weekend, we're going to play a little cut of Jesse Belvin. People don't know about Jesse Belvin. He died at 27. He was on his way. He's a black guy. He was on his way to the first concert in Little Rock, Arkansas in 1960 with an integrated audience. And he was hit in a head-on collision, and people thought, because there were a lot of protests and anger, and people thought maybe he was murdered, but in fact, the guy just fell asleep. His driver just fell asleep at the wheel, which he had done before. But he co-wrote the song Earth Angel. I don't know if he Earth Angel, he had to sue to get credit on it. And this is his biggest hit, and I love this song. I mean, this is such a sweet song. The arrangement's a little old-fashioned, but if you listen to his voice, he was really, really good. The way he hits the notes just off the timing is really exciting and interesting. I think he would have gone on to do great things. Jesse Belvin. We will say goodbye with that. The Klavanless weekend is upon you. Survivors gather here on Monday. I'll be here. I'm Andrew Klavan, and this is The Andrew Klavan Show.
Good night, my love. Pleasant dreams and sleep tight, my love. May tomorrow be sunny and bright and bring you closer to me. Whoa. Before you go, there's just one thing I'd like to know. Is your love still warm for me, or has it grown cold?
The Andrew Klavan Show is produced by Robert Sterling. Executive producer, Jeremy Boring. Senior producer, Jonathan Hay. Our supervising producer is Mathis Glover. And our technical producer is Austin Stevens. Edited by Emily Jai. Audio is mixed by Mike Cormina. Hair and makeup is by Jesua Alvera. The Andrew Klavan Show is a Daily Wire Forward Publishing production. Copyright Forward Publishing 2018.